This is a brief introduction to the PigVision Grower app from AgroSoft. This is the front screen where you can see all the data entry options. Down at the bottom here you see the results of mortalities from this current week and also the results from the whole farm. The app works both with batch production and continuous flow. As you can see at the top, this is a demo farm based on batch production. So if you're looking to enter data, you choose an option. So we're going to choose transfer, where we're going to move pigs from one site to another or one batch to another. In this case, we're going to click on the transfer button as you see on screen. Straight away it's going to ask us to select a batch. If this was a continuous flow farm, it would ask you to select a location. We're going to choose batch 2021, so we just tap on that and you can see it tells us now batch 1, there's 442 pigs currently in there and the batch started on the 1st of the 1st. You then put in a date for the movement, so we're going to press the minus button to go down a date, or we can do the plus button to go up a date, or we can click on the date or tap on the date and then choose it from the list, but we're going to choose the 16th, click done, and now we can choose where these animals are going to be relocated to. So we click on the to batch option and we're going to move it to this one here, batch test, so we just tap on that and then you can now see on the 16th of the 4th we're going to move to batch test. The number of pigs to transfer, again we can use our plus and minus if it's a small number. Because it's a larger number, we're going to tap on the 1, it's going to bring up the keyboard and we're going to say we're going to move 50. We're going to click on the weight, this is the average weight, so they are 25 kilos, so we just press enter and now we click save, and that has now moved those pigs across from one to the other. All other entries are done exactly the same way, so for deaths we can click on dead. This time we're going to go for this batch here and you can see a number of pigs, so we're actually going to choose the plus button and that's up to 3. We're going to choose yesterday, so we're going to press the minus button. The weight pre-fills itself from the last entry, so it's down as 15, so that's pre-filled. We've got the dead type, which is dead. As you can see, you can actually choose either diagnostic or killed. We're going to leave it as dead, and then we can choose a cause based on the codes already set up. We're going to choose pneumonia and then we just click save, and again that's done. And the number, okay, we didn't choose the dead type, there we go, and you can see it's now saved, so that will now save for us, there we go. And you can see at the top on the with the 2 arrows with the cross through it, that's showing you there's new data to be synced to the main PigVision program. The other option, rather than entering data in that way, is to go through the batch or the location card. So what we do is click into that search bar at the top, and now we're going to type in the batch we want to look for, so we can start typing in and you can see it starting to fill out the information. So I'm looking for batch 2021, so I can see it, so I'm going to click on it, and now we're into, if you look at the top, the batch overview. So if we wanted to look at any of the information, you can click on it and this will actually enable you to enter data. But if we go back a step, or actually we just swipe to the right, and you can see what we're doing is we can now click on this location icon top left, which has just been, I'll show you that again, so we just literally swipe, drag it to the right, click on the location icon. We now go into what we call a batch card or a location card if you're a continuous flow. What this shows you is just a summary of the batch or the location. So the start date when the first pigs went in was the 1st of the 1st. Moving down, this is how many have come in since the start, 500. 100 have been removed and we've had 11 deaths. If we want to look into that in more detail, we can click on the data option icon at the bottom. So we click on that and then we can see now a list of entries that have come in, so you can see the total number of pigs and the weight. At the top it shows you 389 pigs, which is currently the number in the batch. If we swipe our screen to the left like so, we can now see a list of all the dead pigs. You can see those dead pigs we just put in on the 16th of the 4th, the other dated dead pigs. Swipe again and you can now see the removals that have gone out, so you can see where they've gone and their weights and numbers. You can also do the same with feed, so any feed you registered also shows in there as well. So we now click back, arrow top left, we're now back to our batch overview and we can then enter any more data we want to enter. If we now click back again, we should go back to our main screen. If we want to have a look at what data is to be synchronized, if you look top right in the middle there's an icon, the 2 arrows with the cross through it, shows us the list of synchronized items. What's previously been synced will be shown at the bottom, but you can see not synced items, and they're all time stamped as well as when we did them. So we did the death registration, we've done a couple of transfers as well. And then when you're ready, we can just click on sync, or it will automatically synchronize every hour for you. And it will also work online and offline, and it works both with Android and iOS devices. If you have any questions on that, please let us know. The other option obviously is to give us a call and we can get you set up with it straight away. Thank you.